There is no reason to think a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens cannot change the world. Indeed, that's the only thing that ever has. Even though the ship may go down, the journey goes on. You know you love someone when you cannot put into words how they make you feel. We are continually faced with great opportunities which are brilliantly disguised as unsolvable problems. Never depend upon institutions or government to solve any problem. All social movements are founded by, guided by, motivated and seen through by the passion of individuals. For the very first time the young are seeing history being made before it is censored by their elders. An ideal culture is one that makes a place for every human gift. Never believe that a few caring people can't change the world. For indeed that's all who ever have. I measure success in terms of the contributions an individual makes to her fellow human beings. Our first and most pressing problem is how to do away with warfare as a method of solving conflicts between national groups within a society who have different views about how the society is to run. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. I was wise enough never to grow up while fooling people into believing I had. You know my fury about people is based precisely on the fact that I consider them to be responsible, moral creatures who so often do not act that ways. Children must be taught how to think, not what to think. Laughter is man's most distinctive emotional expression. Having someone wonder where you are when you don't come home at night is a very old human need. I do not believe in using women in combat, because females are too fierce. It is an open question whether any behavior based on fear of eternal punishment can be regarded as ethical or should be regarded as merely cowardly. I was brought up to believe that the only thing worth doing was to add to the sum of accurate information in the world. Women have an important contribution to make. Sisters is probably the most competitive relationship within the family, but once the sisters are grown, it becomes the strongest relationship. Instead of being presented with stereotypes by age, sex, color, class, or religion, children must have the opportunity to learn that within each range, some people are loathsome and some are delightful. The notion that we are products of our environment is our greatest sin. We are products of our choices. Margaret Mead. This may not be her exact wording, but it's close enough. Women want mediocre men, and men are working hard to become as mediocre as possible. One of the oldest human needs is having someone to wonder where you are when you don't come home at night. Every time we liberate a woman, we liberate a man. My grandmother wanted me to have an education, so she kept me out of school. I learned to observe the world around me, and to note what I saw. If the future is to remain open and free, we need people who can tolerate the unknown, who will not need the support of completely worked-out systems or traditional blueprints from the past. Always remember that you're absolutely unique. Just like everyone else. There is no greater insight into the future than recognizing, when we save our children, we save ourselves. It is utterly false and cruelly arbitrary to put all the play and learning into childhood, all the work into middle age, and all the regrets into old age. We won't have a society if we destroy the environment. Thank you for watching. If the video is beneficial, just give a like, comment, share and